everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I thought I would do a video all about IKEA and my best buys for under £20. I've been going around my house and I've been finding everything that I am loving from IKEA, and that has really lasted. So everything I'm going to show you is under £20, and actually most of them are like really under £20. I've got one thing that was £20 and the rest are pretty much under £10 actually. So I hope you're gonna like a couple of things I'm gonna show you today. If you're watching this and you're new to my channel, then I would love for you to subscribe. I post loads of videos like this, and I also post loads of like cooking and lifestyle videos as well. So if you like that kind of thing, then I would love for you to hit that subscribe button down below. So first things first, I'm gonna start off with something that I actually think is a must in a household. So I recently purchased this from IKEA, and it might look like a really silly thing to purchase and me raving about, but it's absolutely brilliant. It is a dish scrubber. I have the Dishmatic one as well. But what I have found in my pots is sometimes I have to go in with my finger and scrape around the edges, especially when I've been cooking porridge on the hob. I've just scraped with my finger to get the porridge out from the edges. But with this brush, it gets right into all of those edges in pots that you can't get to with the Dishmatic. So as you can see up here, it's got a press button. You press that, and you have your washing up liquid put into here, and when you press that button it comes out of the middle bit here, and then it washes your dishes really well, and loads of like soap foams up and things like that. This was £1.75. I bought it because actually I needed to buy a new head for my Dishmatic and I didn't have one at the time, so this is why I got this. But I have been using both of them at the same time now, and I'm just finding it so very useful. So for £1.75 I would highly recommend this little gadget. Right, next up I wanted to show you some glassware. IKEA's glassware is £1, so I want to show you this really big red wine glass. This was, like I said, £1, and I only ever buy my glassware from IKEA because I have got 2 kids. I've got 2 boys, and I've got myself and my husband, and between the 4 of us we are always breaking glasses. And if one of these do smash, then I don't mind so much. I always consider buying more expensive glassware, but then when one does smash, I'm really pleased that I have got it from IKEA instead, and it's only cost me £1. They do obviously loads and loads of different glasses. This is the big red wine glass. They do a smaller white wine glass. They also do little tumblers as well, and everything is £1. Maybe the tumblers are even 50p actually, but they also do more expensive glasses that are £2.50, and I always think, oh, they are slightly nicer than this. But then I smash another glass and I'm so pleased that I have only got the £1 glasses. So next up I wanted to show you these little glass jars with a lid on the top, and they've also got like a sealant round here, so when you put them shut they are completely like airtight. They are brilliant for having little like yogurt pots for my kids' lunchbox. This is actually what we use for Rory, and I'll make him some overnight oats in here, and then he pops them in his lunchbox in the mornings. So I put some porridge oats, I pour some milk in here, I put some Greek yogurt on top, and then I'll add some honey or some maple syrup as well. And he takes it to school, and it's instead of him having a yogurt in his lunchbox, and he absolutely loves it. This is almost like his dessert that he has at school. But they are so versatile. It's a really nice thing also to make desserts in when you have people over, and you get them in a set of 3 and they are £2.50. I got these ones at Christmas time, so they have got these red hearts on them, and I'm not sure if IKEA still sell them like this, but they do just have them where they are completely plain. Yeah, for £2.50 for a set of 3, I thought they were a really, really nice bargain, and they are so useful too. Next up, I have had this for years and years and years. It is the IKEA cheese grater. So when you buy this cheese grater, it is £2.25, and it comes with 2 grater toppings. So you get this one, which has got the kind of bigger graters that you probably use with cheese, and then it also comes with a smaller side as well, but I've lost it. I don't know where it is. I haven't seen it for months and months, so I just have been using this side. But the other one is what you'd probably like grate Parmesan cheese with, or if you wanted to grate up some ginger or something like that. And it also comes, so once you grate, you take the lid off and then you empty it out. I think I've actually had this for, I don't know, like 7 years, but if I ever needed to buy another grater, I would definitely still get an IKEA one again. So next up I wanted to show you this IKEA cafetiere. This is perfect for 2 people to have a coffee with. It was £4.50 and it works really, really well. We've had this for a good couple of years now. We do have a really big plunger as well that I got from Le Creuset, but we always found that we didn't want to make a big cafetiere because if it's just for the 2 of us, it's just too much. So I got this one and we use it every single day. We put a couple of scoops of our coffee in it, and my favorite coffee is actually the cafetiere coffee from IKEA. So we put a couple of scoops in here and use this, and it is just the right amount for Chris and I. The next thing I wanted to show you guys is this IKEA light bulb. They have so many different light bulbs you can choose, but this is like an Edison light bulb, and Edison light bulbs can be really, really expensive. And the cheapest I found them on is actually eBay, apart from these IKEA ones. This is £6. This is actually like a smaller one of the ones they sell in IKEA. They do bigger versions as well in there. It's a really great like feature light bulb. So in my office, I have this in my concrete light holder, and it just has a really nice light to it, and this was £6. The next item I wanted to show you was this cookie jar. This was £4, and as you can see, it's looking pretty measly at the moment, but that's because it's Lent soon and we are trying to run our stock down because we, as well as the boys, are giving up chocolate and sweets for Lent. So I just thought when I saw this container that it could be really versatile. You could use it as a vase. You could also, I thought you could like DIY it and spray paint it. You could kind of section it off and then paint the bottom half, take the top off. It could be your vase. It can also be a cookie holder, which it's meant to be, or like what we've got in here, we've got some sweets and chocolate. So I just thought for £4, that's a really good bargain, and you can hack it up, put your own like personal touch to it to make it really, really nice. And it's absolutely filthy at the moment. So once these have gone, I need to pop it in the dishwasher. Right, next up, I'm going to show you an artificial plant. I have got 3 of these hanging around my house. They are £6 for a plant, and I actually think they look like they're really real. I'm not very good at looking after plants. Most of my plants that I have that are real die really quickly, so for me, getting an artificial plant is kind of perfect. Like I said, I have got 3 around my house because I just think, especially these like kind of dangly ones, hanging ones, what are these called? Whatever these are called, I just think they look really, really lovely. So for £6, I thought it was a really realistic looking plant. Next up, I've got IKEA's belly basket. As you can see, this one's actually been like DIY'd. I painted the bottom half, so what I actually did was I just folded the belly basket in, and then I put it upside down and I spray painted it, and it's come out really, really nicely. I think it gives it a kind of like farmhouse look, but you can obviously keep it as it comes, which is this wicker kind of color. And it just is really great for storing plants. I actually have it underneath my desk, and I store all my kind of wires and things like that in here, but they're so versatile. You can have them as toy storages in playrooms, and it is £9. Again, I think they do 2 sizes as well, so I'm not sure if this is the smaller one, I think, and it was £9, and the bigger one is £12. So what would look really nice if you had a bigger one in your kids' playroom and then the smaller one next to it, and then so you kind of like have different heights, and it's a really kind of nice, pretty way to organize a lot of things in your home. Next up, I wanted to show you this shower storage. We've actually gone through quite a few different shower storages throughout our time, and all of them keep slipping off the wall, but I got this one from IKEA. It was £9 and it has not slipped off the wall once. It's been really, really good. We pack it full of items to keep our shower tray completely empty and kind of clutter free. And like I said, it has not fallen off. It has not slipped at all. So for me, this was a really good find because I was quite skeptical about which one I should buy because I kept having ones that would just fail on me. So this is definitely one to buy if you are looking for a shower tidy. Next, I want to show you these picture shelves. They are really, really versatile. I have got one of the smaller ones in my bathroom upstairs, which houses all of our perfumes and deodorants. The smaller one is £5, and then I have got these longer ones here in my bedroom, which were £9 each. And as you can see, I have styled them with actual pictures, which they are designed to hold, which is really great because it means you don't have to put loads of holes in your walls for the pictures, and you can change your pictures out whenever you want. So next up, I wanted to show you some bathroom storage solutions from IKEA. This one that I am showing you now is in our main bathroom. It's in our top drawer and it just holds all of like our jewelry, our nail things, any kind of extras we have. And as you can see, it's got a compartment at the front that kind of lifts up so you have extra storage underneath it as well. This is a really great storage solution to hide things away, but to also keep them tidy at the same time, as there are so many different little nooks and crannies where things can go. This was the item that was £20, but I think for £20 you get so much storage in this one item that it was so worth £20. Next up, we've also got this acrylic storage solution in our ensuite bathroom. This was £9, and as you can see, it comes in one big container and then it's got 3 smaller containers and 1 long container to go inside it. Or if you wanted to separate them, the base container can also be a storage solution holder as well, but I wanted to keep them all quite neat and together, so I just found it so much easier to keep each of the smaller containers within this bigger one. And like I said, this was £9. Next up, I wanted to show you IKEA's Lazy Susan. This Lazy Susan is £6, and I think it's absolutely perfect for kitchen, for you to store loads of spices in there. So you could just pop them all onto this Lazy Susan, spin it round to find the right spice, instead of having to fill your cupboards up front to back and then never being able to find the right spice for your cooking. We have actually used this for our dog stuff, so I have got all of Lulu's bits on here, and I have got her brush on here, I have got some treats, I have also got her collars and things like that, and that way it just keeps everything really organized. And like I said, I can just spin it round to find whatever item I need. The last thing I wanted to show you today were these underbed drawers. These are in our son's room, and he doesn't actually have a wardrobe in his bedroom, and it's not because we couldn't fit one in here or anything. It was just because they actually didn't need to have a wardrobe. Jamie has a hanging rail in his bedroom as well as a shoe rack. So for me, it made more sense to have more space in their bedroom and then store any of their excess clothes underneath Rory's bed. So we have done that, and I folded them in the KonMari way, and I have put them under the bed, and it's a really neat way to store your kids or even your own clothes as well if you do have an overspill and you do have that space underneath your bed. Right, so those are all my items I wanted to show you today. These are all items that we have had in our house for such a long time. So because they have worn really well and are really good quality and are so worth money, I just wanted to share them with you. I hope you did enjoy this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!